At the end of the NFL season, right before the Super Bowl, the NFL always hosts an award ceremony in which they honor the best performing players of that season. And since we just reached week 8 of the NFL season, I think it's the right time to make an award ceremony prediction video. So today I'm going to be talking about a prediction video for the NFL Honors Award Ceremony. What's up everybody, it's AC Analysis, and today I'm going to be making an NFL Honors Award prediction video. And when I first started off my YouTube channel a few months ago, I actually made one of these videos. But since we have more information now that we're halfway through the NFL season, I think I can make some educated guesses about who will win these awards. And examples of these awards are like MVP, Offensive Player of the Year award. And before we get started, if you guys enjoy consistent football content, remember, liking and subscribing would be really helpful. We're on the road to 100 subs now, and every sub helps. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Before we get started, it's time for the shoutout of the video, and the shoutout for today's video goes to Witty Nicks. He makes a cool variety of content, and you guys should check him out. And if you guys want a shoutout to your channel, be sure to comment down below and like for a chance to get your channel shouted out, and we can help our channels grow together. And with that being said, let's actually get into the video. The first award I'm going to talk about is an award that is very important to the NFL and off the field, but I can't really give the award out to someone because I don't know who to pick, and that is the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. So I'm just going to make a very smart, educated guess, and guess that the winner will be something like Vontaze Burfict. The next award I'm going to talk about is not to an NFL player, but it's to a coach, and that is the Coach of the Year award. And the Coach of the Year award, it's really in between two coaches for me, Mike Tomlin and Andy Reid. And Andy Reid has had a very good season, and as expected, the Chiefs are one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league, currently sitting at, I believe, around an 8-1 record, while the Steelers are around 8-0. Steelers are undefeated, Chiefs are defeated. But I'm specifically going to pick Mike Tomlin for your Coach of the Year because of the fact that Andy Reid, everyone was expecting the Chiefs to play good. No one was really expecting the Steelers to play that well coming into the season. I had them making the wildcard round, and they're currently 8-0. Sure, they almost lost to the tanking Dallas Cowboys, but I still do believe that Mike Tomlin, having the only undefeated team left in the league, deserves to win, and it's the first time in Steelers franchise history where they have gone 8-0. So yes, Mike Tomlin definitely deserves the Coach of the Year award. Now for the Defensive Rookie of the Year award, there really is quite a few contenders, and no defensive player that's a rookie has really been playing absolutely out of their mind. But for the winner, I have to go with Chase Young. I could have picked some players like Antoine Winfield, but I'm picking Chase Young purely because of the fact that he's making such a difference in the game, and he's playing on a team without much talent. Winfield, for example, is on a team with Jason Pierre-Paul, Levante David, Devin White, while Chase Young is performing without much else. He has 3 sacks, actually 5 sacks so far this season, and even though his stats really don't say that much, when you watch him play, he is getting to the quarterback almost every single time, and he is really playing how the Redskins hoped he would play. So for my Defensive Rookie of the Year award winner, I'm going to have to go with Chase Young. Like for example, last year, there was a clear-cut winner. Nick Bosa was easily going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. But for this one, it's not really clear-cut, and so usually defensive linemen, especially edge rushers, have a good chance of winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's why Chase Young is the winner. The Rookie of the Year, as almost always, will be an offensive player, and there are many actually really good candidates who are really standing out. Some, for example, are Joe Burrow and James Robinson, and I think James Robinson has the best chance besides the winner, and that's because James Robinson, first of all, he was drafted very late in the draft, and so far he's averaging about 100 scrimmage yards per game and a touchdown. I actually picked him up off of waiver wires in my fantasy team, and he is an absolute monster for me. But James Robinson currently is one of the best running backs in the league, and he is really standing out on a very easy to stand out Jaguars team. But the winner, from just stats alone, has to be Justin Herbert. Sure, his Chargers can't win the games, but he is playing so well. This season he already has 2,200 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions, with a quarterback rating of 105. He is playing like a starting quarterback in his first year. He has a very great arm, and every single game he has over 250 yards this season. That is easily Rookie of the Year numbers, and the Chargers definitely found their quarterback of the future. So the Rookie of the Year has to go to Justin Herbert, but James Robinson is a close second. The Defensive Player of the Year award has a real clear-cut winner right now, but some honorable mentions include TJ Watt and Jair Alexander, who've really come into their own this season. TJ Watt becoming a premier pass rusher, and Jair Alexander having 4 interceptions 8 weeks into the NFL season, which is pretty impressive. But the winner is easily Aaron Donald, who's been doing this his entire career. He already has 9 sacks 8 weeks into the NFL season, and to be fair, 4 of the sacks did happen against the Washington Redskins in one game against Alex Smith, but Aaron Donald has 9 sacks 8 weeks into an NFL season, 2 forced fumbles, 26 tackles, and he did win the Defensive Player of the Year award in 2017 and 2018. And in 2019, he looked on pace to do it again, with 12.5 sacks and 50 tackles. But Stephon Gilmore did take it away from Aaron Donald, stopping him from winning 3 in a row. But in 2020, he looks like the clear-cut winner. I mean, come on, 9 sacks in 8 games? At this rate, he's going to get 18 sacks. That is crazy impressive. So I believe Aaron Donald is the Defensive Player of the Year award winner, and he has really separated himself from the rest of the NFL. I mean, 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards in 4 seasons. It's like basically exactly what J.J. Watt did. Yep, the clear-cut winner is definitely Aaron Donald. The Offensive Player of the Year award winner is easily between 2 players, and that is Davante Adams and Alvin Kamara. And this might change once the NFL season is over, but currently the winner has to be Alvin Kamara. And that is purely because Davante Adams has missed 3.5 games. But even though he's missed 3.5 games, he already has 675 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. That is absolutely incredible. You could see him having 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns if he didn't miss those games. But Alvin Kamara has to be the winner. Sure, the Saints were missing Michael Thomas, and that's why he was getting the ball so much. But 8 weeks into the NFL season, he has 500 rushing yards and 500 receiving yards, putting him in the 1,000 club at this rate, with Christian McCaffrey. And so Alvin Kamara right now has to be the clear-cut winner. But even in as soon as 2 weeks, I can see Davante Adams winning it. So it could go either way, but your Offensive Player of the Year award winner is going to Alvin Kamara for me. Now, before we get to the MVP, I want to quickly do the Comeback Player of the Year award winner. And for me, it's pretty easy. Before early in the season, it was between Ben Roethlisberger and Cam Newton. But since then, Cam Newton has regressed horribly. It's almost like Cam Newton has gained 8 years of age in the 2 weeks that he missed with COVID. But the winner for me has to easily be Ben Roethlisberger now. He came back from a pretty abysmal 2019 season, and he admitted that he had some problems. He went to therapy, came back, and has 2,000 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 101 quarterback rating, which is honestly pretty impressive since he didn't play all of last season, and he has helped the Steelers go 8-0. He has by no stretch of the imagination been one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but he's easily the Comeback Player of the Year award winner, and I can't see anyone else in contention. Maybe in third place you can put Alex Smith there, but he hasn't really played that well. So now, for the NFL MVP, it has to be one of these 2 players. But you might be wondering, if one of these players wins the MVP, why isn't one of them Offensive Player of the Year? And that's because this MVP race is so tight that I really can't see one of them losing right now. I mean, it might as well be a tie. I'm pretty sure that's happened before. But for the MVP, it's either Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes. And Russell Wilson this year has been playing absolutely spectacular. He has had 2,500 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions, compared to Patrick Mahomes' 2,600 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Earlier in the year, I saw Russell Wilson as the clear-cut MVP, but currently the Cardinals are 6-2, and both of their losses are purely because of Russell Wilson. And the Seahawks were about to beat the Cardinals, but then Wilson scored 3 interceptions, and then the Seahawks had a chance against the Bills. Russell scored 2 interceptions. So Russell Wilson has 3 more touchdowns than Mahomes, but also 7 more interceptions. And because of that fact purely, right now I'm leaning a bit towards Mahomes, but it could shift at any moment, because honestly, I really think Russell Wilson deserves an MVP. But the way Patrick Mahomes has been playing, it's pretty much above and beyond. I mean, this man's making $45 million a year, and yet he still seems underpaid. 25 touchdowns, an interception, a quarterback rating of 115. And really, he has been the reason that this team has been winning lots of games. They have lots of talent around him. And the reason Patrick Mahomes is so successful is because he is a quarterback coming out of the draft who had tons of potential. He went to an organization with someone who worked really well with coaches, and he was put into a good environment for him to succeed. And it's really worked. In 3 seasons in the NFL, coming into his 4th now, he already has a Super Bowl MVP and an MVP. And those were the 2 years that he was starting. So your NFL MVP for me is Patrick Mahomes. And Russell Wilson might very well win Offensive Player of the Year. You might never know. And it could change at any time. With that being said, that'll wrap up this video. This has been AC Analysis making a prediction video. With that being said, that'll wrap up this video. This has been AC Analysis with your mid-season NFL award prediction video. And remember, before we end the video, if you guys enjoy consistent football content, liking and subscribing would be very helpful. We're on the road to 100 subs now, and every sub helps. And if you guys want a shout out, make sure to comment down below for a chance. And if you disagree with anything, make sure to comment it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.